everyone, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate it. Again, I know I say that all the time. But so this is just another one of those like sit and chit chat, giving you a TTC update on what is going on. It's October 3rd. So since the last video, there have been a couple more things. So let's rewind back. So in the last video, I had said that I went to go get a blood test for progesterone, which was greater than 40, which is really good. However, I guess a week after that, I went for the beta pregnancy test and it was negative, which I knew it was going to be. Just all the signs were there that, my period was coming. And right on time the next day, so Saturday the 24th, I believe, my period came. Whatever. It is what it is. So after that, I was prescribed another round of Clomid. So on day 3 of my cycle, I started it. And then on the 7th day of my cycle, I actually had a doctor's appointment that morning. So and my husband came with me this time because now we're just like, oh my God, and I was, again, like, I try and take my own advice, and it does work to a point, but sometimes, that emotion that we all feel, and partly because of the fertility drugs, we get a little worked up. So I had a day of that, which was, when I knew that it was going to be negative. So I was just like, let it all out, and then I was fine. Started my period, had a doctor's appointment on the 7th day that morning, and Derek came with me, and we did all the, he looked in there and he was like, everything looks good. The lining was building up just fine. And I've never had a problem with this. So he's like, just as expected, it looks great. So everything inside of me is good. So I was really excited, actually, because then my doctor came in and he asked my husband, like, hey, have we put you on anything yet? And he's like, no. And it's, so now I'm dealing with a Malefactor. I've been fixed. I had the surgery in May, the laparoscopic surgery, and so I should be good now. So now we're turning to him. So he got put on Clomid, half a pill a day, or half a pill every other day until, my doctor says yes. So it was really funny because on the way to work, because we work in the same building, I'm like, you have to have the crazy pills now, ha ha ha, because really they do make you crazy. We all know that. So that brings us to today, which is October 3rd. What day is that? 5 or 7 days, 8, 9, 10, cycle day 10. Nothing to really report. This round of Clomid was kind of weird. I had a lot of hot flashes, like I always do. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, I had, like I said, I get like one monster headache. I had this headache for, those 2 days. And it was all just like, and who knows if it was the Clomid. That is one of the side effects, but it started, at the bottom of my neck, and it was just this whole side of my head was just throbbing. Like, it was hard to keep that eye open because it was so sensitive to light. So would I classify it as a migraine? Maybe. I've never really experienced a migraine or been diagnosed with a migraine before. So, I mean, it definitely could have been that. But, yeah, it was just like the tension in my neck was just getting to be a lot. So when I stood and walked around, it actually released the tension a little bit. So it was something about me sitting weird in my office chair. I don't really know, but it was bad. So that finally went away, and now I'm back to normal. So now it's just time to try again. You know, it gets so frustrating, but you know, you just do what you got to do. That's all I can really say. It's been a long road. My birthday is this month, so I'm hoping maybe I'll get a nice birthday present. That is not materialistic, is just like this little bean, hopefully. So that's kind of where I'm at. Just the normal stuff that we have all gone through. So, you know, we keep on trucking. The YouTube video thing really helps, like I've said before. And gosh, we started watching American Horror Story, which I never got into. I never watched it because I don't watch a whole lot of TV shows. The only one I religiously watch is Once Upon a Time, and that's the only one that I will make sure I am home for. So, and even that, there's been 2 episodes in season 6, and it's like, I don't know, it hasn't taken off yet. I know the next week should be good. I saw they played the preview for that one, but I'm waiting for it to kind of pick up a little bit. Let me just tell you, Emma is back to her old, I'm not going to talk about my problems, but everything is fine, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on, guys. Like, last season you had her be so much more open. You could really see that she loved Hook. And now she's just going back to the way she used to be, which was just so closed off. And I know that's her character, but come on. Like, it's just old now. Like, have her evolve a little bit, maybe. Don't get me wrong, I love the show. But Emma is just, now it's annoying. I don't want to talk about my problems. It's exactly how I see her saying it. Ash vs. Evil Dead finally started last night, too. So we watched the season premiere of that. I love that show. Maybe sometime I'll do an actual review on some of these. Ash vs. Evil Dead, awesome show. They did a really good job with it. It's still that funny, like, comedic, campy, cheesy, gory horror film, like the Evil Deads. The original Evil Deads, not the new one that came, or not the the newer one that they did. That one was just plain wacky. So that premiered, and then we've been watching American Horror Story, and so far season 3 is my favorite, The Coven. It was so fast paced. It was just go, 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 and now we're on Freak Show. Again, I'm waiting for it to take off. Just like Asylum, that one, same thing. Like, it didn't even take off until like the middle of it. First season was great, so I'm waiting for Freak Show to take off, and then I'm excited for Hotel because I heard very good things about that. So I know this is kind of a quick video. Again, there's not a whole lot to report. I just wanted to fill you in and have something to report, so that's why I waited kind of a week to do this update. And just tell you what I've been up to. So if you're interested, check out those shows. I know Once Upon a Time is on Netflix, so you could get all caught up from the 1st to the 5th season. 6th season just started. Maybe we'll play around with that a little bit. Who knows? But thank you for coming back. Thank you for subscribing. If you're interested in any of my other videos, please subscribe. I'm just really doing this for fun. It keeps my mind off of things. It gives me a hobby. So yeah, now it's time to go get ready for my dance class and um, go get all sweaty because that's what Irish dancing does to you. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.